Yo, what's up? Welcome back to literally what was happening 30 seconds ago. We were looking at the highlights of the Canterbury Festival. That was pretty cool, and
we're going to continue doing the same thing in part 2.
Yeah!
For people like us who live in Canterbury, that means that we kept on bumping into our students and our friends.
because by the way, we're teachers, we may have needed to say this beforehand, but
Quiet!
Anwar, man, big shout out to Anwar because we met him.
Hi, Anwar!
What's up, buddy? How you doing today? Yo, my name is Anwar, this is the Bogdan. Welcome back to Bogdan's channel. Yeah, exactly. What's happening here? Stuff. I mean, this festival is nice. So many things are happening around, so many nice people. They're dancing, they just playing the instrument. You definitely have to visit.
Meanwhile, the hula hoop day.
This lady, wow, she's amazing. What a body and stamina, and what a performer.
Man, this lady has so much energy.
I am on fire. I hear you have an enormous hose. Please don't bring it back.
Peggy Sue's performances, she likes to juggle rings and hula hoops. Look at her, how she just picks up random guys from the public, all the way from right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from over here. This man! Give it up! Wonderful. Okay, darling, let's just take your bag off. I'm going to put it in a safe place. Poland.
So she gets these emasculated dudes in a formation.
Ooh, there's a bit of touching going on there.
Oh man, what happened? How did you get roped into it?
I don't know, I was standing here.
There's so many street performances, and I vlogged there. I went to the open air stuff and all the events and all the performances are my speciality, but Asya as a volunteer had the chance to work in all of the amazing venues. Dude, how was it?
It's massive and it uses venues all across Canterbury, yes, kind of like that. And they're very different architecturally, historically. Some of them are contemporary, others are really, really old.
Like old, so old.
Like you. The headliners of the Canterbury Festival were Texas, who performed in the Marlowe Theatre here.
Ooh.
Which is probably the biggest venue that was part of the festival as well.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
It was indeed. And you missed it.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. You know what? I did go like to the ballroom for a little while and I saw a lot of bands performing and there was a competition going on, like young bands. They had the chance to win some studio recordings. If I
Oh yes, they
remember.
did. This was
Yeah,
part
that
of
so
the
cool.
Your Music School deal that they had. You know, another thing about being a volunteer, it's great. You don't need to sit. You can just stand at the back, pretend you're doing work and go like, oh yeah.
Yeah, Rachel and everyone else pretend to do work in
Oops,
the back.
that actually says Rachel,
Put all of it.
Neve,
And Neve,
Claire, Rose,
them.
Mark. I love you all. I would like
They
to
are the
work
people
for
who
you
made this
again.
possible. You trusted her to work hard, and
I
what
did
did she
actually.
do?
I did. I honestly, I did. I also.
Pretended to work at the back while dancing. Last thing I want to show you, which I was like super hyped up about, was the zombie science performance.
So Will, my friend, are you ready? Are you ready to turn into zombie?
Sí.
Yes. That means yes in Spanglish.
Sí.
Yes.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Zombie Institute for Theoretical Studies. Zombieism.
Well, it's all a hypothetical science, and how would you turn around and saving yourself from a zombie apocalypse, and how would you avoid germs and whatnot.
I got a question, can I ask?
Yes.
What do we do if zombies walk through the door right now?
Zombies walk through the door right now.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands! Dr. Yan, he was such a cool guy, man. I loved him. He was so funny.
Was it his suitcase that I climbed into?
Yeah, you climbed in. Oh my god. Weirdo number 1 and weirdo number Yan. Synergy.
I was volunteering at something else, and I caught up with Bogdan when he was having a couple of beers with
yeah.
the people who were actually
As part of the act and presenting. And then Asya shows up. What does she do? She puts herself in a suitcase. And then Will was just like dragging her everywhere. Look at that. This is Asya.
Okay. How did you do it? Oh my gosh.
Quite successfully. I need these photos, by the way.
Come up now.
We can't hear you in there, Asya. It's far too muffled. You can come out in. I'm just going to go for a walk in my suitcase. Bye, everyone.
How does it feel to be in a suitcase?
Actually pretty good. I mean, you don't need to really put any effort apart from screaming.
Go back again, go back.
So, amigos and amigas, those were our favorite highlights from the Canterbury Festival this year. It was really cool. It was a new experience for me. I've never been to like
we're
a
looking
2-week
forward
festival.
to Canterbury Festival 2016.
Come along, smile at the camera, hashtag Canterbury Festival. We'll see you next year. Check out their website and everything else. Subscribe to my channel. This is like one of the most important things you need to do for
Please
the
do
next
it.
year. Meanwhile, guys, we'll see you next time on the new episode. And until then, as always, I'm gonna shout to your faces. Laters! Oh, Jesus. Oh.
You do this to me every time! I win! I win! Ah!
Today we're hosting the show from Canterbury, a city famous for its cathedral, cobbled streets and being the setting of Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales.
You could easily see why Kent has been named the Garden of England. Because of its beautiful scenery and fantastic landscape, it's become a tourist attraction for people from all over the world.